शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। Nine, 39, 40. Anway is given? No? Okay.
Yasya Sannimatena Dehe Griyadena Bhavaha Jnanadivya Pratikshamaha
Jnanadivya Pratikshamaha Pratikshamaha ad bhavanti saha aham
iti avadharaya vati yat
sannidhya
dehendriya na pranaha ajatmavat avanti saha aham iti avadharaya. Again, just as Sannimatrena Dehendriyadaya Bhavaha Jnanadi Vyapratikshamaha Adhyatvanti Saha aham iti avadharaya. Sanidha Jagati Dehendriya Mana Pranaha Ajaratmavat Avanti Saha aham iti avadharaya.
Atma Swarupa is being unfolded through these upadhis. Two upadhis. What are those upadhis? Prana and Pradnya. Prana is Kriya Shakti, the power of taking to any action. Pradnya is Jnana Shakti, the power of cognition. The help of these two upadhis, Atma Swarupa is being indicated. How? Atma Swarupa is the very basis, adhisthana of these two upadhis, and we have to ascertain Atma Swarupa with the help of these upadhis, as in the case of Shakhade Chandraha, the moon at the tip of the branch. In the sense, you take help of the tip of the branch and see the moon that is present, that is yonder. So also you take the help of these upadhis and ascertain, know the very basis of these two upadhis. So that is how it is done. That is explained by taking recourse to pranosmi, that asmi refers to I am prana, means you discard the prana and arrive at the I, Atma. How it is to be done? So that is done this way. How is it? Yasya sannidhi matrena dehendriya mana dehendriyada bhavaha jnanadi vyapriti kshamaha bhavati. Bhavaha, things. What are those things? Deha, Indriya, Adaya. Deha, physical body, Indriya, sense organs and organs of action, Adi, for Manaha, mind, and also Prana, the vital airs. These things, now, on their own, are these capable of taking to any function in terms of knowing or in terms of action? Why? Inert. But he says, yes, sannidhi matrena, by mere presence of whom these, what are those? Deha, Indriya, Mana, Prana, Bhava. Bhava means these things. What are they called? Jnanadi vyaparikshamah bhavanti. Shaha, of, ikyu, vyapriti, apa, activities. So vyapriti, vyapara means not trade here, the functioning. So vyapriti, what type of vyapriti, vyapara functionings? Jnanadi, jnana, knowing, adi for kriya, action, and ichha, desiring. That also is a power. So desiring also is a power. So therefore, jnana is jnana, kriya, ichha, vyapriti, kshamaha, capable of taking to these functions. Bhavanti, they become capable of taking to that. But what? Yasya sannidhi matrena, just by mere whose presence these inner body etc. are capable of taking to that respective function. Saha aham iti avadharaya. That is me. Is it not? No? That by whose presence, that by whose presence all these are capable of taking to that function. It's Atma, bas ho gaya, Atma dhyan ho gaya. So, in terms of, it's only paroksha, okay? So, in terms of these, you know what to do? Keep in mind, Shakhagre Chandra. If you hang on to the Shakhagra, other will have to take to orthopedic hospital. That's take to orthopedic hospital. You will not see the move present there. So there, with the help of that, you have to shift your attention to the yonder crescent. Like that, here you are taking help of the Indriya, Mana, Prana. Thereafter what is there? You discard them and in terms of your cognition arrive at to the very basis because of which you are able to, these are capable of this, taking to their function. It is fine in terms of Shakhagre Chandra, you just shift your sight from where with the help of what? That Shakhagra, tip of the branch, you shift that. Here how do you do it? Deha, Indriya, Mana, Prana, the Shakhagra. Okay? Huh? Now with the help of these, what have to arrive? Where I have to arrive at? Atma Swarupa, by whose presence they get activated. How will you do that? ऐसा देखेगा तो नहीं हो जाएगा. ऊपर नीचे कुछ भी नहीं चलेगा. How are you going to do that? Means your attention has to be, see, look, Vedanta doesn't mean that long discourse देने का नहीं है. These are small things you have to discuss. See, there what are you doing? You are shifting your sight from tip of the branch to there in that direction. There, okay? That is fine. Now how did you do? There it is easy because you just shift the eyesight. Here you have to shift. Presently, where is your attention? Deha, Indriya, Mana, Prana. Not simply Deha, Indriya, Mana, Prana, but Deha, Indriya, Mana, Prana being activated by that principle which is Atma, is it not? Now, this attention, how are you going to divert? To what you have to divert? Atma. How your present attention is fixed on Deha, Indriya, Mana, Prana. There your attention is fixed by direction of the eyes on the Shakhagra. Agreed? Now here, you are taking help of Deha, Indriya, Mana, Prana. Your attention is fixed there, but with the help of it, we have to arrive at Atma Swarupa. How Tasya Sannidhi Matrena they are Jnanadvyapriti Shamaha. How are you now changing your attention or focusing your attention, diverting it from Deha, Indriya, Mana, Prana to Atma? Come on. First you find out how did you cognize the Deha, Indriya, Mana, Prana. Without cognition your attention cannot be on Deha, Indriya, Mana, Prana. How do you cognize Deha, Indriya, Mana, Prana? How? No, they are there. If they are there, why can't you know in sleep? Only waking you know. How is it? They in Antakarana, Deha, Indriya, Mana, Prana, Vritti must be there. If and these vrittis are made known by what? The basis. Now your vritti is pravritti. Pravritti has got a basis of Chaitanya. Now your vritti is Pradnya vritti. Basis is Chaitanya. So this condition is in terms of vrittis. Now you have to go, just as you are shifting your sight from Chakagra to Chandra, here what should be the shift your sight, attention from Deha, Mana, Indriya, Prana, Vritti. Means how can you shift? You have to discard these vrittis. What remains? Like Chandra, what remains here is Chaitanya Swarupa, Atma. So finally what should be done? You have to terminate the cognition of Deha, Indriya, Mana, Prana, with the help of which you are arriving at the appreciation of Atma Swarupa, means terminate those vrittis. Finally, it has to get reduced in terms of this only. All cognitions of Deha, Indriya, Mana, Prana, and much earlier about the Jagat have to be terminated, and the basis Chaitanya has to be cognized. So that is what it means. Just like Shakhagre Chandraha, Shakhaga you have discarded, Chandra you have focused your attention. So also here, the attention on to begin with, attention is where? There also not moon, Chandra, where? Shakhagra. So here also Dehendriyadaya, but not simply Dehendriyadaya, as the one which they do, are the basis, for whom the basis is who? The Chaitanya Swarupa, Atma. So that means the Vyaprikshamati, Saha Aham, that is my Swarupa, Atma Swarupa, Iti Avadhaya. So you please ascertain. This is with respect to this Jnanadi Vyapriksham. Again the same thing is told. Yat Sanidhyat is Yasya Sanidhyat. By whose dear presence therefore, so take to upasana of Saguna Brahma by making prana and pradnya as the visheshana, as the very characteristic feature of Brahma, and that way you take to upasana. So that will do, that will give you some result, and if you are not interested in the result, your mind will be ekagra and you will be capable of directly appreciating the Atma Swarupa. Earlier, with the upadhi of prana pradnya, one is not capable of directly cognizing Atma Swarupa. Means what is lacking? Chittaikagrya, that ekagrata of the mind is lacking, for which upasana is being given in the context of the same thing, prana and pradnya as upadhi.
यदि बोधुं न शक्नुयाः तर्युपारिद्वयोपेतम् उपास्वगुणसंयुतम्. अन्वय यत् सानिध्यात्
यदि यदि
उपाधिलक्षितं तत्त्वं बोद्धुं न शक्नुयाः तर्हि उपाधिद्वयोपेतं गुणसंयुतम् उपास्व. Again, यदि उपाधिलक्षितं तत्त्वं बोद्धुं न शक्नुयाः तर्हि उपाधिद्वयोपेतं गुणसंयुतम् उपास्व.
यदि, in case, बोद्धुं न शक्नुयाः, if shaknuya means if you are incapable, that shaknuya means it refers to the individual you. If you are incapable of knowing Atma, how, what type of Atma? Upadhi lakshitam tattvam. Tattva, Atma Sarupa, Brahma Sarupa. Upadhi lakshitam, indicated through the means of upadhis. Lakshitam tattvam. Bodhum na shaknuyaha. If you are incapable of knowing it directly, tarhi, in that case, please do this. What do you do? Upadhi dvayopetam gunasanyutam upasva. Upasva, take to upasana of what? Brahma. How? Upadhi dvayopetam gunasanyutam. The one who is endowed with these two upadhis. What are those upadhis? Prana and pradnya. So prana and pradnya. Is it difficult for anyone to know these two upadhis? Why? Why not difficult? Moment by moment we experience. Come on, tell me, how do you experience that prana is your upadhi? Swamiji, I am a live person. I'm a living person, is it not? And again, how are you capable of knowing that pradnya upadhi is there? Swamiji, at least because I don't understand what you are talking. At least that much I understand or not. Huh? So that is because of what? Pradnya. Because some understanding is there. What understanding is there? I don't. If you understand, that is very good. That is problem. But minimum this much is there or not. So therefore, can you miss this at any moment? So that means the cognitive faculty and the life principle, we do experience moment by moment. These are there. Atma is endowed with these gunas. And because of these gunas, we are able to live we are able to know. So that's how it is. So gunas are upasva in this manner. So please take to this upasana. So this is told in that Kausitaki, 3rd chapter, 2nd mantra. Tam mam ayuramrutam iti upasva. Explanation. That me, with me, in pranosmi, if you are not capable of directly cognizing, know me, how endowed with this ayu. Ayu means life. Amrutam, immortality, which will be seen that in terms of heavens. So please take to this upasana. So thus 2 gunas of prana are being enumerated with the narration of the phala result of this upasana. So these 2 are the gunas, visheshanas to be superimposed on Brahma, and if one takes to such upasana, this is the result that one is capable of gaining. Swarge ihayo pranata swarge
अन्वय आयुष्यम अमृतत्वं च प्राणस्य गुणौ सम्मतौ प्राणदः इह आयुः
स्वर्गे च
अमृतत्वं इति स्फुटम्. Again, आयुष्यम अमृतत्वं च प्राणस्य गुणौ सम्मतौ प्राणतः इह आयुः स्वर्गे च अमृतत्वं इति स्फुटम्.
These 2, namely Ayusham Amrutatvam. Ayusha here is not simply longevity, life, the life. Ayusham Amrutatvam cha. Amrutatva also here is not moksha. Here Amrutatva is a long Swargavasa. Means stay in the heaven for a relatively longer period. Ayusham amrutatvam cha pranasya gunau sammatau. Sammatau are accepted to be the gunas, the very intrinsic features of prana. Pranasya gunau sammata. Sammata means they are known in the Shastras, and also we know from our experience in the world that life, of course, life we know from our experience, Amrutattva, the Swargavasa of this Prana Upasana. See, Prana Upasana can take you up to Hiranyagarbha position. So therefore, it says, the longer duration stay in the Swarga through the Shastras, these are too known, these are accepted. And what is the result of this upasana? Pranataha iha ayuhu. By this upasana, pranataha. Pranataha means jivataha. So long as you are alive, that life principle is because of prana. Because if pranas live, no more life is possible. So pranataha iha ayuhu. Ayuya life. Whereas hereafter, Swargecha, such a person who takes to this upasana of Brahma endowed with prana, So after hereafter, in the heaven, amrutatvam, relative immortality in terms of Svargavasa, stay in the heaven for a longer duration. Amrutatvam iti sputam. This is very clear through the Shastras. So these are the gunas of prana, namely Ayusha, life and Svargavasa. And the one who takes Upasana gains these two results. Here, pranataha iha ayuhu can also mean a longer lifespan, with longevity. That can be also possible. So what are the features of prajna and what are the results of prajna upasana?
Satya sankalpata prajna गुणध्यानानुसारतः फलमाप्नोति कामी चेत् निष्कामतत्त्वमीक्षते। अन्वय कामी चेत् सेकंड है सत्य संकल्पता अध्याय में रूप प्रज्ञा गुण ध्यानानुसारतः बलम आपनोति निष्कामः तत्त्वम् ईक्षते। अगेन कामी चेत् सत्य संकल्पता अध्याहार रूप प्रज्ञा गुण ध्यानानुसारतः फलम आपनोति निष्कामः तत्त्वम् ईक्षते।
The guna of prajna is satya sankalpata. Satya sankalpata means the sankalpa, whatever desire, whatever volition, whatever that is thought of becoming true. Means sankalpa becomes true. Desire, sankalpa can mean thought or desire, whatever that is there, so desires becoming true. Good or bad? Good, no? Whatever you desire will become true. Dangerous. You know, it's a dangerous. Unless that you have got that much of control over the mind, and mind is a highly sattvic one. So otherwise there is a danger, because any desire can come. You know that? The story, and I am not going. Oh, the fellow lost the eyes, lost everything, and lost the wife also after it. You know, don't say, very interesting story. There was at one place, really, two persons were there, Dhanpal and Lokpal. Dhanpal was a very rich person with a palatial mansion staying there. Just next door was a thatched hut, a poor person who was Lokpal. Once a sadhu came, just a parivrajaka. It was dusk time, so he wanted to have some shelter for the night. And having seen a big mansion, he went and knocked at the door. So that, because rich person, he will give us shelter there. Nobody opened the door, but first floor a sound came. Who is that? So he said, me, a sadhu, would like to say, nothing doing, there is no place here. Go, go, go. Yeah, no. Of course, he didn't feel, that means bad about it. So he went, nearby was there, no other habitation was there. This hut was there. He went there, and so the Lokpal came out, and the sadhu, with all reverence, he took him inside and expressed a little difficulty. So you have come, see, we are honored because of that, but being a Atithi, we should take care of you, we should feed you something. Whatever little thing was there, we have already eaten. Only one half roti is there and little milk is there, which may not be sufficient for you. As such, we are in not a position because we are very poor people. Don't worry about that. Even that I don't need. I want just to sleep at it. But anyway, he fed him whatever he thought, and afterwards satsang was going on. Satsang, because sadhu is there, satsang, and they slept. Morning, this sadhu was about to leave. He called Lokpal. Would you like to have anything? Have you got any desires? I can fulfill that. He was capable there. So Lokpal said, no, I am obliged to you that you have come to and you have graced my house. I don't need anything. I am happy with whatever that is. No, you think you may need something, etc. Again he said, see, I am very glad that your blessings are there with me, etc. You ask for something, etc. Still he didn't budge. Okay, he said, do one thing. So you are poor. You can't extend hospitality to anyone who comes, etc. So even if you don't ask, I will give you a big mansion to stay, filled up with all the wealth, etc. And he went. Dhanpal woke up, and he even comes to the balcony and sees something strange. What sight he has to see actually? A thatched hut. There is no hut at all. Overnight there is a big mansion. He was surprised. The wife was a clever guy. She said, look, great blunder you did yesterday in the evening. This must be, see, that sadhu must have gone there and he must have blessed, see, that much capacity that sadhu had. Had you extended hospitality, we could have got a lot of things from him. What to do? Already this time is over. But she said, no, do one thing. These sadhus are very kind enough. You go. After all, you go and get hold of him, apologize and ask for boons. At the most, he will be somewhere at the outskirts of the village, etc. You take the car and go. So you can. So he was convinced, yes, it must be so. He took the car and went, and the sadhu was sitting under a tree there, etc. And he went and Sashtanga Namaskar said, Maharaj, please pardon me. I say, I didn't realize that, you are such a great person. I should have extended the hospital, etc. Don't worry, I am not at all hurt about that, etc. Nothing there. Okay. But still he said. And he went on and on and on, and slowly he said, Maharaj, please give me some boon, he said. Sadhu was kind enough. He said, well, I will give you 3 boons. Now this greedy person wanted to encash maximum from the 3 boons. So he didn't want to tell straight away, because if he asks something less, he will be at loss. He said, say, Maharaj, please do one thing. I will think over it and ask for it, and you give me that. Okay, tathastu. He said, whatever 3 desires you entertain, they will get fulfilled. Sadhu must have smiled with him. And he went ahead. So he was happy. Why? 3 boons are there. He thought, I will go home, think over it, and encash it. While returning, by that time it was noon, on the way, the car gave up. It is not running at all. So he started meddling with that. Nothing happened. Opened the bonnet, etc. And in the sun he is trying to do something, SUM. So he tried to do something, nothing is happening. He got so disgusted. Instead of having such a car, it would have been better if it had got burnt. What happened? The car went aflame. Why? Already power is there. One desire. Again now car bhi nahi hai. And this is there. So what happened? Now he is walking on the road in the hot sun. He thought, see, I went to these sadhus to get some boons, and suggested by whom? My wife. She is there in cozy air conditioned room. It would have been nice if the house was on fire and she would have understood. The palace went on fire and Lokpal saw and he rushed because somebody must be there, etc. And with great difficulty pulled out the wife of Dhanpal. And by that time she was burned to a great extent. And what happened? And there is a trying to nurse her, etc. So meanwhile who came? Dhanpal reached to see what? Palace, mansion reduced to ashes, and the wife with such serious wounds of the burning. He could not see it. Instead of seeing this fate of the wife, better I would have gone blind. Satya Sankalpa. Would you like to have? See, not only that, never pray to God, Bhagavan, give this, give that. Don't say that. You know why? What you ask may not be truly good for you in the long run. Give the power of attorney to God. He knows. Oh Lord, I don't know what is really good for me. You please decide, and what? You give me. You are in the safe hands. No repercussions will come. So never specify in terms of prayer. So that is the best way you can get the maximum that, because Lord wants to give Himself to you, not these paltry things which will not be there others. So that is not Satya, that is not so. But this Satya Sankalpata is there, I say. So this is the guna of Prajna. One who takes to this upasana of being Satya Sankalpaha. So that is Brahma, Atma is endowed with this guna of Prajna, which has got the feature of Satya Sankalpata. So if this upasaka has got desires, then what happens? This is the result he gains. Otherwise, some other result is there. So he says, Kami chet. Who? Kami chet. If the upasaka, which upasaka? Who does the upasana of Atma, Brahma, endowed with Prajna Guna, Kami chet. What does he gain? Satya Sankalpata Rupa Prajna Guna Dhyananusarataha. Anusarataha, in accordance with the dhyana, the upasana, meditation, or on this Brahma endowed with Prajna, which feature is Satya Sankalpata, means on account of the upasana of Brahma endowed with Prajna, which has got the feature of Satya Sankalpata. So what does he gain? Phalam apnoti. Which phala he gains? Satya Sankalpata. He gains the phala of Satya Sankalpata. If this upasaka is nishkamaha, he doesn't have any desire, then what happens? Nishkamaha tattvam ikshate. Directly cognize the tattva, Atma Sarupa, Brahma Sarupa. Means in this way. If he is nishkama, to begin with, he gets chittaikagra. Ekagra, ekagrata of chitta, that is single capacity to apply the mind to a single pointed preoccupation he gains, and that leads him to gain the Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana. So Nishkamaha Tattvam Ikshate. So therefore he knows the Tattva. He knows the Tattva, directly cognizes the Swarupa. That is how exactly he is able to gain the Tattva Jnana is elaborated in the next stanza.
Tattvam vikshitumaditaha prajna prana upadhidvau vidichetam yatatatam. Correct something. Upastai kagyam. Upastai kagyam is upasya ekagyam. Upasya ekagyam. Anvaya upasya ekagyam atva atha tattvam वीक्षितुम आदितः प्रज्ञा प्राणो तौ उपाधि यथा तथं विविच्येताम्. Again, उपास्या ऐकाग्र्यम् आत्वा अथ तत्त्वं वीक्षितुम आदितः प्रज्ञा प्राणौ तौ उपाधि यथा तथं विविच्येताम्.
Upasya aikagram apva. Apva, having got, having accomplished. What? Aikagram. Akarna ekagrata. That single pointedness of the mind. How? Upasya. Upasya means by the means of upasana that was told. What was that upasana? Upasana of Brahma being endowed with prana and prajna upadhis. Prajna features. Atva, atha, thereafter, merely that chitta ekagra itself will not give Atma Jnana. So by that what thereafter what should be done? Tattvam vikshitum. Gain the Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, that is Tattvavagamaya. Tattvasya avagamaya. To gain the knowledge of Tattva, Atma Tattva, Brahma Tattva, vikshitum. What should be done? Aditaha, in the beginning. So tau, those two upadhis. What are those upadhis? Tau, those two. Prajna pranau upadhi. Upadhi, these are dualities. Accusative dual. Those two, what are those? Called as Prajna upadhi and Prana upadhi. These two upadhis, what should be done? Yatha tatham vivichetam. Yatha tatham means yathartham. In the true nature, vivichetam, inquire into, that is, analyze and ascertain the nature of these upadhis first. Your purpose is to gain the knowledge of Atma, the Brahma, which is the very adhisthana basis of these two upadhis. But before that, with the chitta ekagrata, to what you do, analyze and know for certain the exact nature of prajna and prana upadhi. How it is to be done? So that is now being ascertained, for which first it is going to be told that prajna and prana upadhis are distinct from indriyas. Don't mistake Prajna and Prana are nothing but sense organs and organs of action. No, they are distinct from Indriyas. Again, to show this, first, what are the Jnanendriyas, what are the Karmendriyas are briefly enumerated, and then step by step he is going to ascertain that Prajna, Prana, Upadhis are distinct from Jnanendriyas and Karmendriyas. Very interesting discussion is going to take place. First, let us see what are the Jnanendriyas and what are the Karmendriyas. We know it, but just in the context. So Vidyaranya Muni is now just hinting these are the Jnanendriyas and Karmendriyas.
Shotram Prakasha Jiva Pranam Indriya Panchakam Vakpani Padapayu Pastha Karmendriya Panchakam. Anvay as it is. Vak Shrotram Vak Chakshushi Jiva Grana Indriya Panchakam Vak Pani Pada Payu Patas Upastaha Karmendriya Panchakam.
So once again, keep the scheme in mind now. By Upasana of Atma Brahma as endowed with gunas of Prajna and Prana, what is gained? Chitta Ekagra. We are not concerned with the Sakami now, Nishkama person. You get Chitta. And now, with this Ekagra Chitta, what is to be done? Atma Sarupa has to be asserted. Before that, what exactly the nature of Prajna and Prana Upadhi is being described. To do that, that means to show Prajna and Prana are distinct from the Jnanendriya and Karmendriya, which is going to be established. Before that, what are the Jnanendriyas, what are the Karmendriyas, are just hinted in the context. So they are, as we already know, Shrotram, that means ears, Swat, organ of touch, Chakshushi, eyes, sight, Jivha, sense of taste, the tongue, Granam, sense of smell, nose. These are Dhendriya Panchakam. These are the five. Dhendriya means Jnanendriya. These are the five sense organs. What are the Karmendriyas? Vak, organ of speech, Pani, the hands, Pada, the feet, Payu, that is this anus, Upastha, the genital. So these are Karmendriya Panchakam. These are the five organs of action. Now, how are you going to point out that Prajna and Prana are distinct from Jnanendriya, Karmendriya? Why not? What is general notion? Eyes are capable of seeing, ears are hearing, means what? They are endowed with they are themselves capable of Prajna. His Prajna is the very intrinsic feature of Jnanendriyas, one may say. Again, hands, legs, etc., which are capable of functioning, they will say it is Prana is a very feature of Karmendriyas. One may say, no, it is not so. This is the fact. Indriyana.
Indriyana pravrittisya prajna lochana purvika pranavayu preritati
Cheti.
pranavayu prerita cheti evam loke vyavastiti. Anvay. Before the Sandhi, second line, Chet evam is cha iti evam. प्राणालोचनपूर्विका प्राणवायुप्रेरिता च स्यात्. फर्स्ट लाइन. इति एवं लोके व्यवस्थितिः. अगेन इंद्रियाणां प्रवृत्तिः प्रज्ञालोचनपूर्विका प्राणवायुप्रेरिता च स्यात्. इति एवं लोके व्यवस्थितिः.
Indriyanam pravritti. Pravritti here is function. The functions of indriyas. Functions of indriyas. How do they take place? It says these two, and indriyas means both jnanendriya and karmendriya, sense organs and organs of vision. Their function depend on these two factors. One is alochana purvika. Before any indriya takes to its function, what precedes is alochana, thinking, deliberation. That is not sufficient. Also, pranavayu prerita cha, and also pranavayuna prerita. They are prompted by vital airs. Whether it is jnanendriya or karmendriya, to function first what is necessary? Alochana, thinking, deliberation is necessary. Thereafter, and then the prompting means the power to function has to be provided by who? Pranavayu. Pranavayuna preritaha cha syat. Then it takes place. So that means for the indriya functions, what is necessary? Alochana and pranavayu prerana syat. Iti evam loke vyavasthitihi. In the world we find vyavasthiti means determination, settlements, decision means this is known. In functioning of the indriyas are dependent on the thinking and prerana by prana. This is there. But some people opine, that indriyas, what do? So, another thing is that indriyas, do they function simultaneously or one after the other? Do indriya, see we have got sense organs, 5 jnanendriya, 5 organs of action. Do they function together simultaneously or individually? Individually means one functioning at one time. One functioning at one time, not simultaneously. I think I can give homework because now the class will start after 3 weeks as